Hey, this is Adam Huxma from ProjectionHub, and I'm just going to walk you through our fine and casual dining restaurant financial projection template. So this template is specifically built well for fine dining or casual dining restaurant structures and business models. So I'm going to walk you through this and just kind of show you what's here if you were to purchase. So the first thing you need to know is that any cell highlighted in blue throughout the model is an assumption that you can change without breaking anything in the model. Secondly, if you end up making a purchase, you're going to get a fully unlocked Excel file. So if you're familiar with Excel, you're going to be able to um, uh, edit this and customize it as much as you want. Um, but I think we have uh, a really solid base model here for a fine dining or casual dining restaurant. So let me just walk you through. On this input assumptions tab, you're going to be able to enter in just general things like your start date, inflation rates, starting cash balance. You can add investors. You can add accounts receivable and inventory assumptions. You can add your fixed assets. So if you're renting space, you'll probably have leasehold improvements. Or if you own the building, you could add the building here as a fixed asset, along with your furniture and fixtures and equipment. And then you will be able to enter in loans if you have any loans. We have slots for up to 4 different loans with amounts, interest rates, and repayment terms. And then jumping into the revenue tab. So this is all based around how many seats you have in the restaurant, and then your different kind of hours of operation and meals that you'll be open for. And so you have the ability to enter in breakfast, lunch, dinner, and then kind of an other uh, segment. So whether that's just after dinner crowd or something like that. But you'll be able to enter in all these same assumptions for each breakfast, lunch, dinner, and other category. If you aren't open for breakfast, for example, you can just put in 0 for all of these assumptions. But what you'll do is you'll put in the number of minutes that you think an average visitor is going to stay. You're going to put in the number of hours that you'll be open for breakfast, and then that's going to end up determining that, along with the number of seats that you have, um, will help us understand what your capacity is, and then you can enter in what percentage of that capacity you expect to be filled on a monthly basis for breakfast specifically here. And you can add a growth rate and then a maximum capacity as well. So if you think, there's just no way we'll ever reach 100% capacity, you could put in 90, and that'll just keep it so that you never go beyond 90% capacity. Now I'll give you your number of monthly customers and an average spend per person for those meals, and that'll give you your total breakfast revenue. And so you'll be able to do the same thing for lunch, your evening hours, and other hours, all to come up with total restaurant revenue. Now you have your cost of goods sold, which is your direct material cost, which is really primarily food cost in this example, and then your direct labor cost. So that would be, waiters, waitresses, cooks, anyone directly involved in producing and serving the food. And then you'll have your operating expenses, and you'll be able to enter in all of your expenses as either a fixed amount each month, so the same dollar amount each month, or a percentage of revenue. So credit card fees is a great example of something that is a percentage of total revenue. And so you'll be able to come in here and select that it's either a fixed expense or a percentage of total revenue. And we've got this entered in as 2% of total revenue will be your expected credit card processing fees. And then we'll jump into your salaries. You can add salaried positions. Now you'll be careful to not double count people here, because remember, we already entered in labor costs. And so that will, you won't want to enter in labor costs as a percentage of sales and then enter in the same people as salaried. So this may just be, your manager, your owner salaries, things like that. Once you do all that, you'll be able to get some nice charts, tables, and graphs that you'll be able to throw in a pitch deck for investors or to lenders, to your bank. And you'll be able to grab all of those here. And then you'll have an income statement summary, a cash flow statement summary, and a balance sheet summary for each of the 5 years. Those will be annual summaries. And then you'll also have it broken down by month for income statement, cash flow statement, and balance sheet, all by month. And that's really important because if you are applying for specifically an SBA loan and you're a new restaurant, they will require you to provide 18 months worth of monthly financial projections, and they want that monthly detail. Especially for the first 18 months. And so this template is going to meet that SBA requirement for you. So that's really the model. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to reach out at support@projectionhub.com. We'll be happy to answer any questions you have. Thanks.